Greetings, my name is Anne-Marie Foucault and I am Superintendent for St. Michael-Albertville Public Schools. Effective communication with internal and external STMA school stakeholders is critical for the success of our students. In fact, it is so important that it is 25% of the district's strategic plan. Strategic Direction D focuses on cultivating family and community connections and expanding the ways we communicate with families and the community. While we've made lots of progress the last couple of years by enhancing communication modes and increasing transparency, I'd like to continue to build on our successes by making monthly videos that highlight district happenings. The videos will not replace any of the ways we currently communicate, but are intended to offer an additional opportunity to learn about what is happening at STMA schools. First, I want to talk about the fiscal health of the district. In December 2018, auditors shared a report with the school board on the financial health of the district. Overall, the district is sound and stable. Auditors assigned the district an unmodified opinion, which is the best opinion an auditor can issue. This is truly remarkable when one considers the district is ranked 329 out of 330 in per pupil revenue among school districts in Minnesota. Yes, we are ranked second to the last. Article 13 of the Minnesota Constitution clearly states it is the duty of the legislators to establish a general and uniform system of public schools. Yet, STMA receives $1,200 less per pupil than the state average. Further, because our community has few commercial and industrial developments, the cost for school levies falls heavily on our homeowners. For example, for the same per pupil levy, STMA taxpayers would pay $682 per year, while Hopkins, a community with an abundance of commercial development, would pay $169 a year. That means less opportunities for our students, less art, less music, fewer world languages, and fewer advanced classes. That is not uniform, nor is it fair. Last month, the STMA School Board approved the 2019 STMA Legislative Platform. The platform sets the legislative priorities for the legislative session and focuses on adequacy, equity, and common sense. I invite you to review the platform on the district website. In addition, I need your help. Please join me in advocating for our students. The quality of our students' education should not be dependent on their zip code. You can help by contacting legislators or by visiting them in person and asking them to support STMA students. Be sure to include a personal story, how additional mental health support such as counselors or social workers would help our students, how expanded opportunities in arts, world language, and advanced coursework would benefit our students, or how electives would help our students. Contact information for legislators as well as tips can be found on the STMA legislative webpage. There's also a couple of brief videos on the district website if you'd want to learn more about school funding and why STMA is almost dead last in revenue. Thanks in advance for your advocacy and support. Second, I'm happy to report that the building projects from the February 2017 STMA bond are mostly complete. Classroom additions at Albertville Primary and the high school are filled with students and staff. Security entrance at Albertville Primary, Middle School East, and the high school have been completed. The district pool has been renovated, and many energy-saving projects, including installation of LED lights district-wide, a more efficient boiler at community education, and a new generator at St. Michael Elementary. The all-purpose facility opened in September, and the ice arena opened in November. The STMA Dome was installed in November, and with our challenging winter, has been very popular. I am happy to report that rentals of the STMA Dome have far surpassed our expectations. If you haven't checked out the free walking during the winter months in the STMA Dome, visit the community education website for available times. All of these projects would not have been possible without the generosity and support of our wonderful community. Thank you, taxpayers. We appreciate your support. Third, I want to acknowledge the challenging winter weather we've been experiencing and thank students, staff, and families for their flexibility, patience, and positive attitudes. I know changes to the school schedule significantly impact everyone. I want you to know that the safety of students and staff are my highest priority, and I don't make these decisions lightly. When inclement weather has the potential of impacting the safety of students and staff, I rely on many professional resources to guide the decision to close, delay, or dismiss school early. I actively monitor the weather by collaborating with neighboring school districts and communicating with meteorologists from the National Weather Service, Don's Bus, St. Michael and Albertville Public Works, and our own school staff. Speaking of school staff, here is our very own Wayne Hoisted, Director of Technology and Transportation. Many of you have heard Wayne's deep baritone voice when he notifies families of a school delay or cancellation. Wayne, do you have any thoughts on the weather we've been experiencing?
Yes, Anne-Marie. The weather issues this year remind me of a quote by the author and teacher Peter Drucker, who said, "Management is doing things right and leadership is doing the right things. Keeping the safety of the STMA students first is doing the right thing."
Yes, that's right, Wayne. Mr. Drucker is a smart man. Did you know that there are many factors that influence school closings and delays?
Why, yes, I did, good neighbor. When I was living with my parents outside the frigid city of Honolulu, I experienced many of these winter weather factors quite often. Factors like the current conditions and forecasted conditions such as temperatures and wind chills.
Exactly, Wayne. There's also the timing of the weather and the ability of road crews to plow and apply chemicals to improve road surfaces.
Yes, and the ability of the district staff and others to remove snow in parking lots and sidewalks is a factor too.
That's quite a lot of considerations that go into making a decision.
That reminds me of Roy Disney, who said, "It's not hard to make decisions when you know what your values are."
That's right, Wayne. It all comes down to the safety of students and staff.
As Roman philosopher Marcus Cicero once said, "The safety of the people shall be the highest law."
Well, it was nice talking to you, Wayne. I'm sure students and families who get your messages are happy to finally put a face to the voice. And with lots of winter left, I am sure they will be hearing from you in the coming weeks.
It was nice catching up with you too. Heidi-ho, neighbor.
In closing, I want to remind families and community members that I'm here to serve students, staff, families, and the community. If you have feedback or questions, please call, email, or schedule an in-person meeting with me or other STMA staff. I value open communication and a culture of transparency and accountability. Thank you for your continued support of STMA schools.